Today is Friday, the 14th of June, and the day's over at this point. I would open the door, but you wouldn't see anything because it'd be dark outside. But we did stream today. We did crowd control Majora's Mask, and I'd like to say that it went really well. It didn't. It went poorly. Originally, I wasn't certain why it went so poorly, but now I have a hypothesis. First, I'll describe exactly what happened, though, for those of you that weren't there. The computer and crowd control, both in separate instances, crashed a combined 4 times, which is the most yet in anyone's stream. Prior to that, it only happened 2 or 3 times. And the prior 2 streams, in fact, before this, nothing crashed at all. So I was a little bit mystified as to why there's so many issues, especially given the fact that I had hardly used my computer for the preceding few days, being the fact, that I was in New Mexico. Well, my hypothesis is that I left my capture card plugged in. So once, we had the 4th crash, I decided, screw it. I am going to stop trying to force the Majora's Mask crowd control. We're just going to play Mario Kart. Simple fallback option. It worked. We had good times. Serena even joined. But when I went to set that up, the capture card was already plugged in. So that is utilizing some amount of resources from the PC. It's trying to encode stuff that's not there. It's trying to encode the interface for the main menu. It's probably negligible, but with my capture card specifically just not being I don't know, the greatest. At this point, it's actually a 10-year-old capture card. It's actually pretty old, and I do need to get an upgrade. I can get a pretty significant one too for not too bad, so look for that in the future. Anyways, I think that was the problem. I think having that plugged in while trying to do crowd control, while trying to stream, while having different chat interfaces up, was just a little bit too taxing for the computer, and I didn't realize that was still plugged in until I had already switched everything over for Mario Kart. So, lessons learned there. Ordinarily, I'm very good about unplugging the capture card every time I'm done recording or done using it. But, mistakes happen, I suppose. You live and learn. Anyways, I guess that's it. I wanted there to be more to talk about, but really that was just the biggest deal, because it really was taxing on my not my mental health, but how I feel. It really put me in a bad mood, to be completely honest with you. And I know that it shouldn't, but whenever things like that happen, I get really bummed out because I want to produce the best possible experience. And I know as a viewer, when I'm watching something and it cuts in and out, it's just not always the most enjoyable. Oh well, there's always next time. So hey, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and hope that you enjoyed yourself. And I hope that you did something today that was not filled with problems. And I hope I see you again tomorrow.